both on and off the line. On the line, each man is responsible for his own quality. Off the line, each day a car is audited and the production managers for each department and myself do a total review of the day's production.
What I'd like to do is have a look at cutting off the paint on the second automatic machine.
We're modifying our setting method. We should know within the next couple of days whether we got that bottomed out or not.
Okay, so
we're
certainly
fairly confident on that.
In the bay, we should see the results of the countermeasure by, what, say 1 week?
Yeah, within a week.
Right.
Through the system.
What the management team have done is to transfer to Washington all the aspects of Japanese management which they felt appropriate. Those which we felt inappropriate were not transferred. The result, we feel, is merely good management, a blend of British and Japanese.
We started with a workforce that had no experience of building motor cars, so we had to begin a very extensive training program. This meant working very closely with local colleges, and very importantly, we sent large numbers of them out to Japan. Their training in Japan took place at a number of plants, including the massive Opama plant at Yokosuka, our sister plant. For more than 10 weeks, the team leaders, with their training guided by their supervisors, were exposed to what we might call the Nissan philosophy, a commitment to quality and productivity, and in particular an awareness that people are the central element in controlling quality.
That's what you've got to do. You've got to build in quality. You've got to build it into the car. I think if we get down the yoke here, we've got success.
That, hopefully, is what they brought back with them, the pursuit of excellence. It enters into everything, including the search for quality components.
Well, when we start looking for suppliers, the first thing we look at is quality, because the most important thing is that they can produce the quality of part we're looking for. And the way we do that is by looking at the designs, looking at the parts they currently make for other customers, going through in every way everything that they do to make the part. Testing of components is something that we organise in a variety of ways according to the component. What's most important to us is that the tests are against our standards. They're very specific. Each component has its own set of standards. There are a set of Nissan standards for everything. And the important thing is that we know the test is being done our way.
Slightly low. Yeah, that appears to be there. Okay.
Localization is very important to us for two reasons. The first, to clear it out of the way, is the fact that in order to be properly European and be able to sell our car unrestricted throughout the EEC, we have to achieve a high local content on the car. And the target we've agreed with the UK government is that we'll achieve 80% of the vehicle as local. That means from within Europe. Most of that content is British. Nearly 90% of what we're doing is UK business, and will continue like that, I suspect. Nissan's idea in building the plant here was that we could become a European supplier, and that means tailoring the product to Europe. Now, we can only tailor the product when we design it, and we can only design it when we have local suppliers to work with to design the components for the car. We believe that the continuity of working with somebody over a number of years breeds far better components, breeds far better designs, enables the supplier to make a much bigger investment, and that way we can reap the benefits for our product.
By the summer of 1986, in an atmosphere of growing team spirit, while familiarity with and experience of the new car developed, the pace of production increased. After a second period of trial production and a further 50 cars, the line and the people were ready for the official startup of #1 production cars. The first came off the line in July 1986.
If there is one word which can be used to describe how we achieve quality like this, that word must be teamwork.
This ceremony was a family occasion, kept private. The next one, the official opening, was a major public event. It started with the Right Honourable Mrs. Margaret Thatcher, the Prime Minister, colouring in the second eye of a Japanese doll, signifying the successful completion of the project.
Nissan now will be a major manufacturer of cars within the United Kingdom and a major employer for the North East. Nissan products will include large amounts of local content, build engines here, and thus generate many more jobs in the components part of our industry. Nissan will establish design and development facilities so that the United Kingdom company is fully involved in the design of future models.
I am proud to be employed by Nissan, proud to be part of such a great team, the key to our success. It is our commitment that not only will the Bluebird outshine any other motor car built in the UK, but will enhance Nissan's name for reliability and durability when we export into continental Europe.
In Phase 2, production at the Washington plant will increase steadily, reaching an annual output of 100,000 units by 1991, by which time the local content will be 80%. Before then, a left-hand drive variant will be introduced and exported in 1988, and the existing production facilities expanded to include a press shop, engine assembly, plastics molding, and engine machining facilities. The Nissan Bluebird is the first in a new generation of British cars. A car for the future. A car for Europe.